We have Khamzat and Gilbert Burns, baby. This is the fight that we've been wanting. This is what we want to see. Okay, as a Chimaev fan, I want to see him go against the best. This is what I want to see. I believe that all those other dudes couldn't hang with him, and that's why I feel like Chimaev made those guys look worse than they are. Because those guys are good against other people, right? Gerald is on like a 3-fight win streak right now, so maybe it just Hamzat is that good. But even with that, you guys aren't satisfied. All right, the fans aren't satisfied. They need to see him go against someone that is a worthy opponent. Well, guess what? We got that in Gilbert Burns. Gentlemen, what we think about the outcome?
Go ahead, Rodrigo. What you got? Because I know you think Gilbert Burns is going to win, right?
No, see, I want to start with Brazilians, man. I like the matchup for Hamzat. For me, it's been like this the whole time. I acknowledge I acknowledge that the that the skill set is there. I acknowledge that Hamzat is a special athlete and he has what it takes. My whole argument was I just want to see him do it against guys that are like ranked, at least in the top 15, at least in the top 10. But you know what? We got something even better. We got a top 5 opponent. So look, if he can go in there, if he can get it done against a guy like Gilbert Burns, it's going to shut me up. It's going to shut a whole bunch of people up. But you know what? I do think Hamzat is going to win this fight. I do think Hamzat has the skill set to win this fight. I think Durinho, he has a lot of tools that could hurt Hamzat too. He has the heavy hands. We haven't seen Hamzat get hit yet.
Yeah.
He has some good jiu-jitsu off his back, which I think will be a very key element in this fight because we know Hamzat loves taking dudes down and putting the pressure on them. So I want to see how he deals with these things. I want to see if he can be that same ferocious wolf that we've been seeing against Gerald Mershart, no-name fighters that I haven't really seen him. These guys that I don't even know whose names they are, right?
I'm not sure what to expect from this fight because, like you're saying, it's Hamzat's first like decent competitor. I would say Burns is good, but he's a little weathered, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like he can finish Burns, but I'm still waiting to see what's going to happen. I'm trying to see if Hamzat really has that gas tank that we haven't seen yet. Has he ever gone to later rounds? Has he ever had any pressure put on him? Because like Rodrigo was saying, Burns is good on his feet. He can handle his own on his feet. And then somebody was telling me that Burns is good off his back as well with his jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. I always say wrestling beats jiu-jitsu 9 times out of 10. But I mean, Burns is a different level than like a lot of the some other jiu-jitsu guys that Hamzat has faced, whatever. I think Burns can do it. I feel like he could last until the second or third, not win the fight though. I think Hamzat will win, but I think Burns will last a lot longer. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't expect a 1 round stoppage. I say that much.
Yeah, I like round 2. If we're talking rounds.
Round 2 sounds cool.
Yeah, I think Chimaev is honestly going to destroy Gilbert Burns. I think Chimaev has the striking as we've seen, and he has the power. And that's some. I know you guys are saying the Gilbert Burns stand-up game is top tier or okay, but I don't think it is. Like he was fighting Woodley in the stand-up game, and Woodley's a wrestler, so that's not a very good comparison. He also fought Damian Myers in the stand-up game, and that's not a good comparison because Damian Myers is a grappler. And then when he did go against a stand-up game against someone like Usman, who actually knows the striking game and is getting better, he gets TKO. So if we put him against Chimaev, I think Chimaev is going to be able to definitely in the stand-up game finish him in the round 1 or late or early in round 2.
And don't forget about the Thompson fight. He had to wrestle him. He didn't even stand up with him.
Yeah, and that's another one. That's a very good one. Gilbert Burns for the Wonder Boy fight, all he did all 3 rounds is wrestle Wonder Boy. He didn't want the striking business at all. So again, if he goes and wrestles Chimaev, that's danger for Gilbert. That's 100. Like Tevin said, 9 times out of 10, wrestlers end up winning, and Chimaev is a nasty wrestler. So I just eliminated both for the things that you do in a fight. If we do the stand-up game, Chimaev is gonna just win. If we do the grappling game on the ground, Chimaev is also gonna submit him and win the fight. So I just don't see Gilbert having a chance in this fight. I got Chimaev all the way.
We need to hear from you guys. The fight starts very soon. Let us know, who do you think will win? You got Chimaev living up to the hype and beating Gilbert Burns, or does Gilbert Burns have a better chance than we think? Does he really belong at the top of the food chain? Does he need a rematch with Usman? Let us know in the comment section below.